Welcome to the Legacy Women Network, a sanctuary for the woman who's done hustling from burnout, hiding her brilliance, or trying to do it all alone. I'm Jess Kyriacou, holistic therapist, business mentor, and founder of this sacred and soulful community. This is your space to show up fully, slow down with intention, and build a business and life that actually feels good, not just looks good on paper. Expect real talk, bold moves, and heart-led strategy from soul-led women creating positive change in the world. If you're ready to rise into your legacy without burning out or doing it all alone, you're exactly where you need to be. Let's dive in. Hey lovely, and welcome to the very first episode of the Legacy Women Network podcast. I'm so excited to be here. I am Jess Kyriacou, a holistic therapist, business mentor, and mum of 2 little boys. I'm also a neurospicy girl who spent most of her life feeling like she didn't quite fit in. I wasn't the high achiever. I'm deeply intelligent, creative, and intuitive, but I really struggled to learn in the way school and society expected me to. And looking back now, it's so clear that ADHD and executive dysfunction were a huge part of that. But at the time, I just felt broken. I felt like I was lazy, like I wasn't living up to my potential, like everyone else had a manual that I just did not get. So I masked, I people-pleased, I stayed small. And that's the part of my story that so many women resonate with. It's like a deep grief of being misunderstood and the shame of feeling like your struggle is your fault. But I'm here to tell you it's not. It never was. And so for years I tried everything. I tried talk therapy, I tried mindset work, affirmations, even medication. I was on medication from only 17 years old, SSRIs, but nothing created lasting change until I discovered trauma-informed education and somatic work. For the very first time, I stopped trying to think my way into healing and started actually listening to my body. I learned to come home to myself, to stop performing, to start feeling safe being seen exactly as I am. And that's when everything started to change. I found my husband, we built a family together, I started a business really rooted in like my pain to purpose journey. It's through going through this experience that really created my passion for helping other women rise. And I genuinely stepped into a woman that I love being, but I stepped into my higher self, but at the same time, it was like coming home to myself. Like, I believe our essence, it's always been there, right? Our true self, our higher self, she's always been there. It's just she's covered under trauma and years of masking. So I was in a really good place, but even after all that, I then hit another wall. So a few years ago, I joined a mastermind and it gave me all the strategy, and on paper, I was successful. But behind the scenes, I was hustling from a absolutely fried nervous system, and I was sabotaging every move. I was really in shutdown. And that's when I realized that the healing journey, it never really ends. It's like every time you grow and expand and you go to level up, new layers can be exposed. And also, no amount of strategy is going to work if your body does not feel safe to receive. So the deeper I went into embodiment and feminine energy, the more I softened. And the more I softened, the more I grew and I received and I manifested like crazy. I had more fun and I was working from a place of ease. I was attracting from a place of ease, and I was in more joy. And for the first time, success felt good. not because of what I achieved, but because of who I became to hold it. And part of that, a big part of that, is being in the right, safe space that nurtures your rise. And that is why I created the Legacy Women Network, and that is why I've created this podcast. Because so many of us are still trying to build our dreams, carrying unresolved trauma, we're burnt out, maybe we're neurodivergent, and we've got a lifetime of feeling too much or not enough. And right here, that ends. This is a space where you can soften into your feminine power and build a business and life that actually feels good, your version of success. You're going to hear real, raw conversations with soul-led women creating meaningful impact without losing themselves. I'll share solo episodes diving into feminine leadership, bit of strategy, embodiment, and the messy, beautiful process of rising into your own power. So if you're ready to build your business from alignment instead of anxiety, if you're ready to rise into your legacy without abandoning yourself, you're exactly where you're meant to be. Thank you so much for listening today. It's short and sweet. I'm going to try and keep these episodes nice and short and sweet. That's how I like it. So hit subscribe, share this with a sister who needs it, and let's rise together. If this episode lit up something in you, I'd love it if you'd hit subscribe, share it with a sister, or leave a quick review. It helps more women find this space and rise alongside us. You can connect with me over on Instagram at @byjessicak, or learn more about the Legacy Women Network membership through the link in the show notes. See you next time.